Hey guys, how you doing? This is Big John with J Custom Build. I finished my brother-in-law's first saddlebag the other day, and I decided that I'm gonna go ahead and put another rivet right there and another rivet right there. Sorry about that. You saw the mic down below. I've decided that I'm gonna put those two rivets in those locations right there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go to Home Depot and get this other piece right here, 1 1/4 by eighth. And now I'm going to come home and I'm going to shape that and I'm going to work on that. Okay guys, I'm at Home Depot now in the hardware section, and I'm hoping they have this thing that I need. So there is like solid steel ones, right? You got to make sure you don't grab those. These are like the aluminum ones over here. And I believe that's the exact one I need right there. Ooh, that's double log. I don't know if I'm gonna find one shorter than that. Okay. I guess I'm gonna take I think that's a 4-footer. I think I'll take that. If you are looking for something similar, these are actually in the hardware section at Home Depot, where you find the ladders and stuff like that. You can see they have really, really long ones too. So, all right, let's pay for this and get home and start framing out of the bag. Man, guys, prices have really gone up. When I bought this for the first bag, I think it was like $13 or $14.99 plus tax, and now this bar was $18.47 for the same bar, maybe 6 months later. Isn't that crazy? That's like, I don't know, $4 or $5 increase. That's insane. But still, you know what? It's actually better than spending. I think those railings that you buy that are like welded and already fixed up and prefabbed, I think they're having a machine make them. They're pumping those things out. They're probably spending 15 to 20 bucks for the material. And then they're, you know, by the time they're said and done, they're probably putting maybe 20 bucks, 30 bucks at the most in them, and they're selling them for like 250 to 300 bucks. So they're making good money, man. If they patented that, they're making good money. Hey guys, so this is what I've done. I kind of just took this bar right here and measured from the center right there and measured it from there onto that corner right there, and then I'm bending it with my vise. So I'm trying to make the same mold that I made from the way I did this one. Anyways, this is what I'm trying to do right now. I'm going to hook up the camera so you guys can continue watching what I'm doing. All right, so here's where we're at, guys. Let me take this off now and see if I got that bend where I want it. Nope, it's way too soon. So what I'm going to do, straighten it out as best I could, and take that bend about right there. I could always straighten it out even more. That bend is actually really good right there. So I'm going to take it right here. Make sure I'm starting the right length. Right there. Seems to be about right. Man, that actually looks pretty damn good right there. I'll show you guys. So you can see how that one starts right there, and then I got that shape going pretty good, and then this one's actually pretty close to that one as well. I might need to get this corner that I'm looking at right here a little bit wider. I want to Make sure I got this right. All right, let's see what that looks like. Let me get my measuring tape and make sure that I got that measured okay. All right, so let's see here. I got that, and that is actually just under 6 inches. Let's see this. Yeah, it's a little bit off, guys. Let me try to fix this really quick. Tell you before, I'm not a metal guy, but I'm actually kind of learning. Let's see that now. That curve looks a little too sharp right there, but that actually looks a little bit better. And then this one, about right there. All right, so what I'm doing, guys, is I'm cutting it the same exact length that I took off the other one. You guys can see it's not exact, but it's pretty close. So trying to shape this back to match up with that. All right. It's not exactly square and perfect, but it's pretty close. Let me bring the camera down so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing here. I already cut the frame out, and I'm trying to fit it in the bag. You can see that it's kind of, the way the bag goes here, it's kind of flat in the front, flat on the side, and then I try to get that curve in there again. Like I said, I'm not a metal guy, I'm just trying to get it as close as I can right now. It doesn't look perfect, but I'm doing the best I can here. So let's get this in there and see what we got going on. Okay. All right, so that's gonna go in there like that. And again, these bags have something going on in there, so that's gonna go like that. It's fitting a little bit better already, but you know what happened was this, my brother-in-law was rear-ended a while back. Oh, that already looks much better. So he was rear-ended a while back, and this bag literally got jacked up. Okay, I think this front part is a little too wide. I think that's why it's doing that. So it's hard, man, because you've got a lot of bending and stuff to do. All right, guys, I'm gonna pause you guys because this is taking too long and I got to figure this out. So hey guys, it's the next day. Today's actually Thursday the 9th. This bag was very, very easy for me to do as far as the measuring and the going around, the rivets, just everything. This one went super, super smooth. This bag over here was actually hit. My brother-in-law got rear-ended years ago, and you can see that this bag is like pretty pushed in on the bottom. He did get new bags, but he sold them, and they were probably much better than this. But this bag, as you can see, because of the way it was hit, it's this corner sagging right here. This bag's just kind of beat up, so to speak. So I was filing this right now, and as you can see, I had a lot of unbending and rebending. I'm still going to try to shape this with the hammer. I'm just filing this right now, the corners and all that, because if you try to handle this without the gloves, it's super razor sharp, and I got cut on the last one. I learned my lesson. So I'm just filing all this down right now, and I'm going to do my best to try to get this one in there. I may have to drill a hole. I marked it here when I fitted the rear. I may, because it goes in just like this, right? So I did mark the hole in the back, and I'm probably going to drill that hole out, but this is exactly the same size as the other one. And because this bag is shaped different, I've straightened it out, reshaped, you know, you could see that it's off right here. So this is good here. This might be a little bit too long that way. This is tucked more in on the other bag. It actually sits like back in here. But this part right here is actually hitting that bump right there because this bag's being pulled down that way. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. It still needs some shaping. I got frustrated last night and I just decided to stop. So I went in the house, I made dinner for the wife because she's homesick right now. And in fact, she's just pulling back up from Kaiser. She had an appointment today, so I hope she's doing better. Anyways, other than that, I'm gonna have to reshape this thing. So I don't want you guys to just be on standby. So I'm using my vise there to reshape it, my hammer, just a regular hammer. And so that's kind of what I'm gonna do right now. So anyways, I will get back to you when I got this a little bit better and you guys can watch me finish it up. I'm beat, guys. I've been grinding, filing, trying to get that corner. See how I rounded that corner off right there over that little hump right there. And because of the way the bag is made, it doesn't want to line up here like the other one. So I'm trying to figure out how the hell I'm going to do that. Doesn't want to stay in that corner right there. trying to figure out, guys. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. You know, I'm trying to use the same size bar that I used in the other bag, but unfortunately this one, either I'm not shaping it right or it's, I don't know, guys, but I haven't given up yet. I've been on this for at least an hour now, and I don't want to drill any holes or anything until I got this thing, you know, lined up the way it's going to sit. That other bar just sitting there perfect. I mean, it just, I didn't have to like hold anything. I mean, I had to hold it to drill the holes, but I didn't have to force anything. So this one's just not happy for some reason. So I think it's because of the accident. So I'm going to do the best I can. I got to deliver these this Saturday. We're going to Salinas this Saturday. So I'm going to keep going. It's hot today, 67 degrees today. I'm sweating my butt off in here. Anyways, I'll get back to you. I'm going to continue trying to get it as best I could. Okay, guys, I think I got it. I had to shave this end right here, and I realized I ended up doing that for nothing because that hump actually set. This set on top of the hump and lifted it up so that I could line up that hole. So this was the first mark, and then there was a third one, and then this was the second, and this was the third. So I drilled it out right now. I think I got it shaped good. So I'm hoping that this helps. I think I got it. What I'm gonna do is put a bolt in there, and then I'm gonna try to reshape the front and lift this all around. And I'm gonna pre-drill some holes in here so that I can rivet it. But I don't want any pressure to be on the rivets other than just the bag being mounted against the frame. I don't want the rivets to tear the bag or the bag to be all oblong or warped. So I'm just messing with this thing. You can see I got that bend in there. That bend seemed to help. But again, it's rounded off really high right there, which, yeah, and I got it kind of level too. So anyway, sorry guys, I haven't recorded in a long time. I've been posting old stuff, and this is my third day back in the shop. I was in here yesterday, and I'm just trying to get this done so I can deliver these bags on Saturday. So let me see what I'm gonna put a bolt and nut in there and see if I can work that thing and shape it to where I want it. Okay guys, I got it kind of close. The other bag kind of looks similar to this. I need to shape this a little more round. It's hitting here. I got this shape in there pretty good. That looks okay in there. So I got that one bolt where I want it, but I could still see why this front part isn't shaped the best like that one. So anyways, I'm going to pre-drill the holes for that side right there, and I'm going to pre-drill the holes here on the bar, and then just punch a tiny hole through the leather and put the rivets in it. So I'll record all that stuff. I just didn't want to record all this shaping and molding stuff. So anyways, okay guys, so I think I got it lined up. I had to shave like a little bit less than 1/4 of an inch on this, and I rounded this off a little bit. I pre-drilled some small holes here, and I need to make them a little bit bigger. I need to make them big enough for the rivets to go through, and I need to go a little bit bigger than that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it back in there now that I got those 2 holes, and then I'm going to go ahead and drill the holes in the bag a little bit bigger, like this size right there. That's a perfect size. I'll let you guys know what size that is, but these holes right here are little. So I pre-drilled that one, that one, that one, and that one. And I'm gonna make them this size so that this will fit perfectly in here and in the frame, the metal frame that I'm making right now. So that fits perfect. In fact, that might be a little loose.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill these holes in this bag a little bit bigger. No, that actually fits really good, guys. That fits really, really good. That fits really good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this guy back on, and then I'm going to actually mark those holes. So let me put this back on here. All right, I got my wrench. I'll show you guys what I got going on here in a minute. Just kind of organize this thing a little bit. Okay guys, quick update on this. So sorry, I'm like whooped, man. My back hurts. I got it as best I could. These holes are not really lining up. I marked them when I had these bolts tightened up, and they're off a little bit. I'm gonna have to shave a little bit of this off, and then once I shave that off, I believe that they'll line up. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a day, guys, and we'll try again tomorrow. All right, you guys have a great night, and hey guys, good morning. It's Saturday the 11th, and we're gonna be going to Salinas today to celebrate a late Christmas with my wife's family. And I'm gonna try to get these bags as close as I can to being done, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna actually make it. I was a little frustrated, and I'll show you guys why. So I finally got that bracket kind of shaped right, but because this bag is so out of shape because of the accident, it's tweaking the leather, which is, the leather's really hard right now because of the cold, and it's a really hard thick leather to begin with. So I shaved off this corner, and I should have never done that, because now this is actually dropping when I need to raise that corner up. And I pre-drilled the holes into the plastic, and then I actually got a marker and marked the holes, but when I drilled them out, they're not lining up. So I'm going to bolt that down as best I could, and then I'm going to re-drill the holes. And you know, I've been having a bad few days as far as working on this. The first one came out perfect. I mean, I was done with that one in, you know, probably maybe 4 hours time, painting it and everything, you know, all together. I didn't work on it all at once. I did an hour here, an hour there, an hour here, an hour there. And so this one, I'm kind of doing the same thing, but this one's been longer out of frustration. So yeah, that's where we're at. I got a flashlight today. I didn't want to deal with this yesterday. I just had too much going on, but I got a flashlight. This one's lined up. This one's lined up when I put the pin in, but then it overlaps like that. And then these holes are off. Not by much, but I don't want to make the hole bigger. You know, I'm trying to get the rivets need, you know, to have a perfect lineup to fit. And that's what I'm trying to do. I don't want that bar to be loose. So anyways, that's where I'm at today. I got a couple hours to spend. We're not leaving here till like 3, and it's like 11 now. So I'll be out here for a couple hours before I got to go in and get ready and all that stuff. So anyways, let's get going. Guys, is I'm actually sanding it, because I realized that on the other one, the paint, I didn't sand it as good. And then you see this, like the shiny stuff on here, it kept the paint from sticking to it. So I'm getting a good sand on it now, trying to get all this other stuff off so that the paint could actually stick to it. And the holes weren't that bad on this very, very, very small, but I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. If anything, I'm gonna leave the holes on here the way they are and maybe make the hole on the plastic a little bigger. I have real small washers that fit right over the head of the rivets, and I think it'll be okay. I think it'll still hold pretty good. Hey guys, how you doing? Big John with J Custom Builds. It's Wednesday, and I let this dry for a couple of days, and then I ended up putting another coat on it. It ran a little bit, but it's okay. It's just going to be inside the bag. You're really not going to see it. This is probably my worst work, is when I have to do painting. I put more rivets on the inside toward the middle, and I painted this side, but you can see where it kind of got, you know, I think I did a great job on the bars, but again, painting is not my forte. And so I'm gonna find somewhere to hang this really quick where I won't be bumping into it, and let it dry, and we'll go from there. I will be putting this on hopefully tomorrow, and then I wasn't able to take it last Sunday, but we're going to meet her dad for lunch, and her brother that owns the Softail, Jesse, and drop the bags off to him. So I drilled all the holes and everything already in it, and it's just ready to go in the bag and get mounted on. So anyways, I'll get back to you guys on Friday. You know, guys, it doesn't look amazingly great, but it doesn't look bad either. Both sides came out okay. I mean, and that's the main purpose was, you know, for the bags to stay open, which they are. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that dry. I got the other one hanging right there. I'm gonna let that dry, and if it's dry tomorrow, I'll go ahead and put it together because I want to wrap this video up. So that's the only thing keeping me from putting it out. And I should have this finalized tomorrow and show the end result. But that's going to be a wrap for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, I still have like 86, 87 hats and t-shirts to go. So if you guys are interested in winning one of these beautiful bikes, 2009 Ultra Classic, 2010 Street Glide, they've both been completely redone. A lot of money, a lot of time, and a lot of work went into them. They run amazing, low miles. So if you want to go check out my website and purchase a hat, there's 6 different colors. There's 2 different color men's t-shirts, black and charcoal gray, 5 different color t-shirts for women. We have all kinds of various sizes. Whatever's available is on the website. That's what we currently have. jcustombuilds.com. It's J space custom space builds, and it'll take you right to the website. Or there's a link tree on my Instagram, on my YouTube, on my Facebook, on my TikTok, which takes you right to the website if you click on the Linktree link. So other than that, man, thank you guys. Appreciate you guys for watching. Here's a video, a short clip of the 2 bikes that I'm currently giving away. Thanks for watching. Take care in everything you do. Always remember to ride safe, and God bless. So let's start these girls up. Beautiful Sapphire here.